In this video, I'll be building ZHC, the world's largest sculpture of his logo, Dax.
I did hear something about this like really big thing.
Whoa! ZHC is one of the biggest craft YouTubers. A few days ago, I got a call from a good buddy of mine, Chino, asking if I could help make a giant sculpture of Dax as a gift to ZHC.
I want to make a giant statue of ZHC.
So I agreed to help Chino out. The only problem is I have no idea where to start with this project, which means only one thing. I turned to YouTube to see how people make sculptures. Okay, so it looks like a lot of these sculptures are normally made of foam. However, this won't work for us because Chino is planning to use spray paint and airbrush to paint this Dax sculpture, and that eats away at the foam and all the detail. So we have to find another way. Now, Chino asked if I can make this entire thing out of wood. There's a few problems with this. There's only two ways to make a giant sculpture out of wood. I could wood carve this out of a giant tree trunk. I'd have to find a tree trunk and then spend hours and days and months to actually carve it out. Or I could use my machines. To do this, we had to make a digital model that showed a lot of detail of the Dax statue. This took a lot of days itself just to make the digital file, but it's a good start. I'm gonna take this file and cut slices of it and try stacking them together to make the entire shape of Dax out of wood. All right, after giving this a shot, it just looks like a pile of donkey and this is not gonna work for us. I can't even show you guys what it looks like because I threw it away so fast. My only other thought was, what if we 3D printed this entire thing? After checking with Chino and him saying, yeah, this could be a good idea, I checked how much it would cost if I just shopped this out for somebody to make for us. All right, and so this is a local shop in New Jersey that could 3D print the entire statue, and he quoted us at $20,000. So that's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna have to rely on my cheap tabletop 3D printers to print this entire thing. The only problem is they can't print anything close to 5 foot tall. But then I had an idea. Do you remember the scene in one of those Avengers movies where that evil guy turned one of the heroes into a bunch of different boxed shapes? What if we could do that here with Dax? So I opened up this Blender program, made a cube of cubes, put the Dax statue inside of it and said, cut this at every point that it intersects with the lines. And at the end of this, I had a bunch of 6" by 6" cubes of Dax that I could 3D print individually, and hopefully when I put them back together, I will have a giant Dax sculpture. Now, to save time, I'm actually gonna start assembling all the pieces while the printing is going on. So in this box, I have the 3D printed parts that I'm now going to sand down and start gluing it together, and then I'll have to fill in all the crevices and all the imperfections and make it look really nice. This isn't easy because first I have to use these tiny pliers to pull off all the supports and clean up each of the individual pieces. Then I glue it all together with CA glue and then sand it down because there's a lot of imperfections since they were all printed individually on really cheap printers. Even worse, there's a bunch of gaps and holes in random spots and I'm not sure why they're there. And we're gonna have to fill these in using a combination of a 3D printer and some Bondo and wood filler at the end of all this. There's only one problem. After cutting this up into a bunch of cubes, there's more than 300 pieces I have to print. And we're running out of time. So, we're gonna add a third 3D printer to the mix. Even with all these printers, we're quickly running out of time to get this to ZHC. He's a pretty important dude and has a really tight schedule, so we only have one shot to get this to him. I really hope that we can get this done in time. So I'm getting the top half almost done and ready for shipping. I'm still gonna come back and put some all-purpose putty in the seams, and that should help with the airbrushing portion. But I feel like these are those Hulk arms that you can buy sometimes, except just in Drax form. After 3 months of printing all of these parts, it finally looks like some hope with this entire statue. So have you ever created something that you're very proud of and then at the end of it you have to just drill right into it? I'm very nervous to do this, but this has to be done.
You probably actually never have had to do this, but after we made all the designs, I needed holes in the hands to put the chains for the weapons in it.
So now I need to package the entire thing up. I'm gonna wrap it all in bubble wrap so that as it gets bumped around with all the shipping drivers and how bad they've been this year, I really hope it won't break too much. It's just me, or does this thing kind of look like a Trojan horse? Shipping over to you, Chino. All right, so I just got phone Chino, and like the whole thing's falling apart.
You'll see in 2 seconds.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, it kind of results in it being a little bit on the broken side.
Oh god, I'm scared.
We've been waiting on this package for a really long time.
Here's all the pieces, guys. It did break in transit. The ponytail's a little loose, cracked in the back. The arm isn't really attached over here. We're gonna have to fix that because it got ruined in shipping. That's the torso. Ace got the torso and the legs kind of snapped off. It is what it is. It came off of the platform. Yeah, so
Got some work.
I got some gluing to do.
Apart, so I'm gonna be heading over there in about 3 days, and I have to reprint both feet for the statue, and they take just about 3 days without any issues. So I'm hoping it's gonna go well. They're printing right now. I've already got this part of it done, and I gotta get a whole bunch more done, so I'm hoping it'll get done in time. Now, in addition to this giant statue, we wanted to make a gift for Zach. So we're putting these awesome little statues that are out of resin, and I'm trying to make 6 of them. Let's see how it turns out. All right, I'm on my way to the airport now. Pretty nervous. I got my whole shop packed up into my luggage. I've got 2 of the sculpture's feet just like in this freezer bag that I have, and I have to try and get that on the plane, and hopefully that works well. So, all right, guys, I just made it to the Airbnb. Chino and his buddy Ace are at the store real quick, but outside we've got a statue that's not standing, and my job tonight is to make this guy stand. So it's gonna be a long night, but we're gonna make this happen. Just cut off the legs, now we can attach the new foot right on like that. Late night painting.
Oh yeah. It is, what time is it?
Dude, I don't know. What time? It's 3:30?
3:30 in the morning, man.
He's standing, look at those feet.
I hope that's enough to hold me overnight. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't fall.
Why do you gotta say stuff? All right, it's now 6 a.m. Let's put this flash on because it's, whoa, way too bright. Ooh. It's now 6 a.m. and we haven't slept at all. We're still painting the entire statue. We're getting close, it's just detailing now. But we've got about 3 hours until we gotta get this to him. So we're just gonna push through, get this done, and we're gonna get to sleep after we deliver it to ZHC. Really hope you like it, man. Right now, I am spray painting these letters that will spell Dax on the statue just to give it a little bit of an uplift. It's 9:15 a.m. I'm up, Chino's not. We gotta wake him up to freaking get this statue to ZHC. Yo, Chino, you need 5 minutes? Alright, bro, 5 minutes. This is what it's looking like now. This is just so it doesn't fall overnight because it's fallen so many times. But it should be standing on its own now. It should be pretty stable. And then we got 2 of these weapons. They're gonna be in its arms. But I'll show you guys what it looks like when we get to ZHC. What's up, guys? So a surprise with the ZHC video. We're gonna be giving one of these away to one of you guys who subscribes, likes, and shares this video with your friends. You're gonna get the exact copy than what Zach is getting.
We gotta get back to work.
Let's get to work, let's do it. So I'm in the back with him, pulling down while the back is open, and this is the only way we can get it to fit. To get it to ZHC, hopefully it gets there okay. We don't really think it'll work, but
I'm praying it gets there okay.
we've been praying for months now.
No, we can't.
So the seatbelt is caught on the leg and we can't pull it out. And now it's starting to crack the leg right here. You got this, guys.
Thanks, Gina.
Dax, you're almost done. Looks good though, huh?
Looks really good.
Now we just have to do some final touches and then it's time to reveal this to Zach. We gave ZHC a tiny statue before the big one, so when he sees it, he'll be even more impressed.
Wait, but you told me there was like a bigger version.
No, that's it. We drove all the way over
I
here to
heard
give you
something
that.
else too.
I mean, not gonna lie, this is pretty cool, but
You like it?
I did hear something about this like really big thing. Tell me about the piece. This is crazy. Wait, so this took 6 months to make?
Yeah.
Is this hand painted?
And it's hand painted, yes.
If anyone tries to break into the studio, I'm using this.
Oh no, this is really cool.
Those are 3D printed also.
He's so much.
Not the chains, but the weapons.
The chains they made in China.
We were gonna make it.
Yeah.
You can't even tell it's shattered.
Well, thanks.
It was super glue.
Ben, what do you think about it? What do you think about it? Ben?
Details are incredible. His biceps are bigger than my head.
Dang, I really like this. This is going by my desk. Hey, everyone watching right now, subscribe to this man right here. These guys are the best.
Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.